A shortage of new hires is being felt in almost every industry, but the problem is now affecting our public protection. As larger communities struggle to find more police officers, hiring struggles are even worse in smaller communities.
Bodie Brooks spent the day in Jessamine County to learn more about the challenges of bringing more police officers to smaller towns.
Wilmer's 9-man department is struggling to fill just 2 positions, but it turns out to be a harder feat than it sounds. And it all comes down to money.
At the end of the day, we all need to provide for our families.
Sergeant David Weathers has been with the Wilmore Police Department for almost 6 years. The small town charm gives the job a personable feel.
Gotta love this.
Law enforcement runs in the family. His cousin is Lexington Chief Lawrence Weathers. Despite the different pace, both their departments face a similar problem.
It's sort of that trickle-down effect. If Lexington's having trouble hiring and getting enough applicants, really, then those smaller agencies are going to have a similar kind of a thing.
Dr. Derek Paulson, a dean for EKU's criminology program, says it's a trend he's seeing across the nation. Their own enrollment down 30% from a historic high 8 years ago. Wilmore, not the only department advertising for officers.
I think the smaller agencies are having to compete more with the larger agencies than they may have had to in the past.
The biggest issue right now is money. We lose a lot of good candidates to other agencies because of money.
Weathers has no plans to leave anytime soon, but understands why taking the job there over bigger communities is tough.
You're talking anywhere from $3.50 to maybe $5 more on the hour. And that's a big deal. That's a big difference.
And while the salary may not meet the mark for most applicants now, Weathers says a strong embrace by the community and its leadership makes all the difference.
When you're in a community where people want to wave at you and they're glad to see you, that's a good feeling overall.
Paulson said he does believe this trend is cyclical, and while the candidate pool may be too small at the moment, it's not a predictor that departments even beyond this community can bounce back. In Wilmore, I'm Bodie Brooks, Fox 56 News.